The landmark agreement with Iran that aims to prevent the Islamic Republic from building a nuclear weapon will, if all goes according to plan, be, economically speaking, hugely consequential. What could it mean for Iran's economy? The deal could eventually unlock more than $100 billion of Iranian cash that has been locked in foreign bank accounts, boosting the government's buying power. The deal could also pave the way for many financial, energy, and commercial sanctions to be suspended or lifted. Western diplomats predict this could lead to Iran's economy expanding by 7 or 8% annually for years to come. Would Iran be selling more oil? Indeed, Iran's crude oil exports have declined by roughly 1 million barrels a day since tough sanctions were imposed back in 2012. Analysts say it could double oil exports quickly after sanctions are lifted. It also has some 20 million barrels of oil in storage it could deliver as soon as it had buyers. A flood of new Iranian crude could eat away at Saudi Arabia's position as China's top foreign crude supplier. Iran's oil fields need investment, and Iran may offer development projects to countries that purchase its oil. Would the deal open Iran's door to foreign companies? Not right away. It might take until early next year for sanctions to be lifted, but the business opportunities could be major. Iran has 80 million residents, around 2/3 of whom are under age 30. About 11 million Iranians have mobile internet access, offering them exposure to the latest consumer trends and styles. Western brands are currently smuggled to store shelves where they're available to the urban affluent. If sanctions are lifted, a larger part of the population could potentially purchase directly products made by companies like Rolex, Nike, and Apple, which sources say has been in touch with potential Iranian distributors. In the aviation sector, government officials say Iran's in the market to replace as many as 400 jets over the next 10 years at a cost of at least $20 billion. A potentially rich opportunity for companies like Airbus and Boeing, which started selling aircraft manuals and charts to an Iranian airline last year, its first Iranian sales in more than 3 decades. When it comes to auto sales, Renault and Peugeot have restarted talks with Iranian partners. US-made cars used to be popular in Iran, so American brands may also want to get in on the action. The possibilities for commerce are immense, but some critics of the nuclear deal say that's part of the problem with it, that Iran's leaders will get their hands on a windfall of cash that it could use to buy weapons and support terrorist organizations.
We will, for the first time, be in a position to verify all of these commitments.
President Obama argues back that if Iran were to slip up, the sanctions would snap back into place. In other words, for Iran, cheating on the deal and getting caught could be really bad for business. That's the short answer.